I got part 4 of Learning Studio One for beginners. If you haven't already, go check out parts 1 through 3. So look, man, I'm gonna teach you guys mixing. It's just simple drag and drop, presets, compressor, Pro EQ, reverb, Studio One for you to learn mixing. We're gonna use a lot of presets, and I'm not gonna get too much in detail about it. I just wanna show you Studio One with just using the presets. It's on you to tweak the knobs, adjust it to your liking. I'm gonna give you the sauce, you know what I'm saying? I'm using Presonus Studio One 5 Professional. I'm not sure what you're on. I don't think that a lot of these effects are on artists, but use what you have, man, and try to find everything similar that I'm doing in this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Like this video. We about to get it popping, baby. Zhonzell, say my name. Run it up, 100K. So, I got a little freestyle. It's a little hip-hop trap freestyle. It's trash, but I heard the request for hip-hop because you guys know I do R&B, so let's just play what I got with no effects. See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting high than a motherfucker. I let her drive, and she ride me like a motherfucker. She ain't playing games, man, she like me like a motherfucker. It just repeats. See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed. Alright, so that's with no effects on it. So, first thing you're gonna wanna do is, let me unmute everything. I got everything labeled, as you can see. We're gonna highlight all of my vocal tracks. So I'm gonna click, hold shift, and this track 7 is just me talking, so it's nothing on there. And I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna add a bus track for selected channel. Add bus for selected channel. And that just brought up my mix, and it put a bus track. So what a bus track is, it got all of my vocal tracks into one bus. One, like this volume can control all the volumes. And so does these mix FX. So everything that we're going to drag is going to be into the bus, so it affects all of the channels instead of doing it individually. And I'll explain why in a second. Now, if you're using artists, I don't think that they have bus, but I could be wrong. All right, so then we're going to go to browse on the bottom right tab, and then we're going to go to effects. And then, like I said, we're not using waves. We're only going to use Presonus. So Presonus, and we're going to start off, since we're on C's, start off dragging the compressor. So let's drag and drop it to the bus 1 under inserts. So now every track has a compressor. We're going to go to default, and we're going to go to vocals, and then we're going to go to rap vocal. You can go to whatever genre or gender you are on there. And then, like, let me double click it because I exit out of there. These are all the knobs I was talking about. Threshold, ratio, knee, the envelope with the attack, release, the gain, volume. These are all things to mix. These are all things that I want you to dive in or check out my other videos so you can learn more about. It's just too time consuming to talk about it. Okay, so let's exit out of that. I'm going to turn the beat down. Actually, I'm going to mute the beat. And I'm actually going to mute everything except for the hook lead, so I can just hear how the lead sounds. So I'm gonna play that. See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting. Alright, so that's cool. Now let's add a fat channel. Drag and drop under compressor. Let's go to default again. Go to vocal. And let's just go to male 2 for me. I usually do male 3, but I'll just do male 2. Actually, let's do male 3 because it has a limiter. I'm gonna just do male 3. So what a fat channel does is it has a gate on it, it has a compressor on it, it has a EQ on it, and it has a limiter. So it's gonna just basically boost my voice. It's gonna make me sound probably louder, but that's what I want. Let's play it. See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting high than a motherfucker. Excuse the language. So make sure you don't have no kids around. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah. All right, so then let's go to Pro EQ, my favorite. Drag and drop. Go to default. Vocal. I'm going to just go to male rock. Click high quality. Actually, I'm going to go to male rock 2. Male rock 2. High quality. See fly. I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking. So we're about to play before and after. So I'm about to turn off the activate, and you're going to listen before and after. This is before. See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting high than a motherfucker. I let her drive, and she ride me like a motherfucker. She ain't playing games, man, she like me like a motherfucker. All right. Now, before I even turn on the beat, let's drag a room reverb under the sends. The reason why we don't do room reverb effect, the inserts, is because it's going to be too powerful and you won't be able to control the volume. I mean, you will, but you won't be able to control it like this. Down here, you can control the sends. I believe you can control it down here to expand, but you can expand all of these from here, but I'm just going to collapse it, and from here you don't have to expand it. It just automatically has sends. So double click the room reverb. This is a room, whatever kind of room you want to be in. Let's go to default, and there's so many rooms. There's churches, there's clubs. Let's just go to large club for this video. Large club. So we're on the large club, and again, adjust these to your liking. I'm gonna exit out of that. The quick way to do it, I'm just gonna mess with the send level down here. Let's play it without the beat. See, fly, I'm flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting higher than a motherfucker. Now we about to play it with the beat, and I'm gonna turn the beat down on purpose. Here we go. See, fly, I'm flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting higher than a motherfucker. I let her drive, and she ride me like a motherfucker. Alright, so sound cool, right? Let me add the other ones. I didn't even mess with the volume. I didn't even do none of that yet. I'm just see, fly, one time flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting higher than a motherfucker. That shit. I let her drive, and she ride me like... Okay, clearly that adds more power. Now we're gonna add a tri-comp. Drag and drop that under Pro EQ. And I'm going to go to default vocals, spoken word. It's so I got a little more clarity on my words. Let's hear it. See, fly, one time flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting higher than a motherfucker. That shit. All right, cool. So now, that's all I'm going to add on there right now. And I'll show you some other stuff in a second. So, okay, let's save that. And then, I'm about to drag a compressor to the hook lead. All right, just the hook lead. Boom. And I'm about to go to a different one than rap vocal. Let's just do vocal comp. That's cool. And then I'm about to drag and drop over another Pro EQ. So I'm dragging them on the actual individual track instead of the bus. It's already on the bus. So let's go to vocal. And I don't know. I'm throwing these out for you. So let's just do male pop. I don't know how this is going to sound. I'm just throwing them out there. Like, see, fly, I'm flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting high. So you can hear it's more louder. Let's turn up the beat now. See, fly, I'm flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting higher than a motherfucker. I let her drive, and she ride me like a motherfucker. Alright, we still haven't did any volume adjustments, but as you can see, it has some power to it. Alright, so now let's go to the ad-libs. And I'm gonna turn the ad-libs up. And let me see, fly, I'm flyer than a... Now, a lot of people do the telephone voice on their ad-lib, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to drag over the Pro EQ and bring that on hook ad-libs. This is how you find your telephone voice in Studio One. You go to default, MISC, that's miscellaneous. Click that folder and go to telephone. Click high quality, and let's listen. Right here for ad-lib. See, fly, I'm flyer than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting higher than a motherfucker. I let her drive, and she ride me like a motherfucker. She ain't playing games, man, she like me like a motherfucker. Alright, so look. This filler right here, this is going every time. Let me show you what it's saying. I'm gonna use my listen tool up here and show you. In a motherfucker. Higher than a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So I'm about to turn that down so it blends, and I'm gonna add a chorus effect. So turn down 2, 3, and then let's go to chorus. Right here, drag and drop that only on the hook filler. And then go to my favorite backing vocals. You can go to any one you want. reminding you that you guys are supposed to do this your way. I'm just showing you. I'm just kind of all over the place. So I'm not messing with no knobs, but you can. All right, here we go.
See fly, fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella.
I'm actually going to turn it back up to 0 now, since that effect's on there.
See fly, fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting high than a motherfucker.
So it just blends it without it like clashing as 2 leads. That's what the chorus effect does. So I'm going to save that. And then last but not least, before I end this video, because I just want to make this real quick for you guys, I want to show you how to add an echo or a delay. So for any leads that you have, you're going to want to add a Pro EQ and a compressor for those. All right. So when you're doing your delays, let's go to and if you don't have a bus because you're using artists or something, then you're cool. Just go through each individual track, just like how I did it on here. It's just gonna take a lot of computer space. And if you're running out of space, this is the reason why I do a bus too, because it takes a lot of computer space. It's gonna start tripping. Go to your Studio One preferences, audio setup, device block size. If you're having issues because it's so much effects, and you raise that up, it means your computer can't hold it. I have a really good computer, so mine's don't have that issue. And then go to processing and go to dropout protection and bring that to maximum, somewhere higher if your computer's struggling. And make sure your process precision is on correctly according to your computer's features or specs. So, all right. So last but not least, I'm gonna show you echo. So I use analog delay, and you only drag and drop that on the track that you want echoing, because if you put it on the bus, everything's gonna echo. You don't want that. So let's go to the analog delay, and I think I'm gonna just put it on the Ad-lib. Why not? I sound like a telephone right now. All right, we're gonna go to that hook Ad-libs under Pro EQ. Bam, bam, bam. You hear it? You hear it? You hear it? You hear it? So all we gotta do is set the time. 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 So we're about to set the time right here under delay. Only knobs you're going. So I don't use a preset. Only knobs. Let me go back to the arrow. Only knobs that I use is in the delay section and in the global section. It's all you're going to use as a beginner. The delay, you're going to make sure your sync is on, so it's synced to your tempo, and so that way it could be on time. And you just set the bars. You got to know bars. So I'll show you. I'll mute the beat, and I'm gonna set it right here. So let's just work on delay time.
See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker.
All right, let's see.
One time.
Yeah. So if you feel like the feedback is too loud, that's exactly where I want it to be, 1/4. So if you feel like the feedback is too loud, you can turn it down, turn off the boost. Feedback is like how much echo.
One time. What?
All right, and then the global is the mix, how much you want it to be, how much effect you want it to be. So you can turn it down a little bit if you want it to be less of a.
One time. What?
You see what I'm saying? It's off.
It's that shit. Yeah.
So that's what this does. Just look at it as like a mix. And every button, every knob, every effect has a mix, except for Fat Channel, has a mix, as you can see right here. The global. It's called global. I don't know if the Fat Channel has it. I don't think it does, because it includes all 4 different effects, but for sure the Tricomp has it right here under mix. The compressor has it under mix. So these are just how much of the effect you're putting in, including reverb has it. On Pro EQ, it's the gain, which is volume. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to get too much into the knobs and all that. But so now if I play it with the echo, let's go.
See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker. Smoking hella weed, I'm getting high than a motherfucker. I let her drive, she ride me like a motherfucker. She ain't playing games, man, she like me like a motherfucker. See fly, I'm fly than a motherfucker.
So I'm not sure how well you can hear those echoes, but they're in there. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to export this so you can put it up, share it, and all that good stuff. But man, look, that's it. Like, if there's anything that I missed, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff I missed. there's a whole lot of effects I just can't go through, but any effect you just drag and you drop it. And if you want to, like I said, just make it easier, you just select them all, holding shift, bus them, create a bus track with that, and then you drag and drop your effects onto this. This works with instruments, this works with vocals, so the same technique that you're using with your vocals you can use on instruments. So yeah, you can use Pro EQ, compressor, all that good stuff. So man, thank you for watching, man. If you haven't already, subscribe my channel, please, man. I appreciate that. Like this video, leave a comment if you need some type of help. And man, thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. It's your boy Z Fly, and I'm out of here, man. Gone.